Okay, this strut thing's coming out. I'm gonna reach up to the top, get the nuts that hold it in, and I'll hang on to it down here with my left hand so it doesn't fall. I can, oh man. Yep, barely reach the nuts with the tool. There's more plasticky stuff in the way. Two. Last one. Oh, it's heavy-ish. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think that matches. Looks like it, yeah. This should be the right one. Okay, to the spring compressor. Pretty good. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, that feels solidish. Here we go. Sketchy. Nope, more. Danger. Wow, that's still freaking tight. More. Barely. More. You guys nervous yet? Okay. Okay, that's it. 17. Third time's a charm. Of course. Okay, now we're in the danger zone. Uh-oh, can't find the hole. There it is. All right. Okay, the nuts are. It is now safe-ish. Sweet. Okay, let's reverse procedure and put this thing back in. Nice. got it in 3 holes at once. Okay. Click. Click. It's a little off center. It's not indexed properly. I can pry bar that back into alignment. More pry bar. There. That's what I want. Okay, I need to do a slight transfer of parts here. I need these bolts. I'm gonna transfer over this heat shield. I need that bolt and that bolt. So let's do this next. Let's see what we got. There we go. That's one. Wow. Grab the right fastener. Really? Okay. And this thing is like fighting to die. That was brutal. You know, I'm not even gonna fight that. I've got a new bearing anyway. So, screw it. Oh, that's nice. These are smooth bore. I've got to cut new threads with the bolts. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Well, now there's threads. Okay, new bearing. Go right here. Click. Okay, I've got a new sway bar link, so we'll set that up in here, and then I need that fastener off this one. Okay, we're I'm done with this piece. Let's get this piece of junk out. Off here. All right, let's do some reassembly. It's been a lot of teardown so far. Oh, I need an extra arm. I don't have enough arms. Okay, that's bolted on, sort of. Let's get, here, let's change our angle of our dangle here. There, that's better. Let's fit the strut in. Oh, still not at the right angle. More pry bar. There. Clicked. This guy goes, I forgot. I think it goes, I better check the other side. Yeah, I was kind of right. Yeah, it goes like this. I think it should. Why? There we go. There we go. There's a click. And another click. Okay, let's fit the next lower control arm. I'm pushing that AC line out of the way. It's interfering with the bolt. Oh, come on. What are you doing here? Now I'm going to let this dangle because it might be getting in the way of the power steering rack, which is going in next. Okay. Heavier than it looks, power steering rack going up. All right, there's one bolt, sort of safe-ish. And next bolt. Okay. Oh, it's giving me a back cramp. What is this? Getting old. There. Okay. Stay. All right, so I'm kind of glad I kept all this stuff together, reasonably organized, because I've got a lot of bolts that came out of this car, and they're all different. They're special in their own little way. And another set on this side. So I had a thought the other day. I'm reading a bunch of comments, and this has been going on for, well, since I started the channel actually, about everybody commenting on my one-handed abilities. And I was thinking about it, and I'm going, yeah, I could be more productive if I used two hands. And then I wondered how I got a hold of the habit of just working with one hand, and I realized that I've been doing this for a while, since, you know, before we had these fancy types of lights where you just stick them on and, you know, they illuminate what you're doing. We used to have to do everything with a flashlight. So while I was always working, I'm holding a flashlight and then working my nuts and bolts with one hand. You do flip-flop, of course, for the best angle for the dangle. But I got into the habit like a decade and a half ago of just doing things one-handed because I always had to reserve the other hand to hold the light. You know, that was before we had headlights and magnet lights and drop lights. Well, we always had the little drop lights on the cord, but those suck. So because of that, I realized that the majority of my skill set has always been built upon doing things one-handed. And it never occurred to me until the comments started rolling in about being the best one-handed mechanic of all time. That comment was not me floating my own boat, because I do not fancy myself the best of the best of the best by any means. The way I see it, I learn something new every day. Therefore, I don't know jack. Experienced, yes. The best? No. Not a chance. Click. Two hands. Wow, that actually did take two hands. How about that? Okay, let's back up and put this sway bar back to where it goes. Okay, so we got this rubber dangly bit, and that's supposed to get pulled through this bracket, which I think goes on, yeah, like this. And give her a tug. Okay, that's through. Look at that. All right, let's see if I can get through this without getting a copyright strike. Next one. Click. Click. That's good. You know, after doing this car and having to go through so many different nuts and bolts and fasteners and whatnot, I realize I think I need the 1/2-inch drive version of this impact. Click. Got the steering shaft connected already. Did that while you guys weren't looking. Uh-oh. Need my wrench. Click. Okay, since the rack's in, the strut is in, the control arms are in. The only thing that's not in is that spindle assembly. So let's get that guy hung from the ball joint and everything mounted to that next. Here we go. Up and away. Get in there. Easier said than done, I think. Yep, noodle arm setting in. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who summoned me? Okay, well, it's threaded. That's that. So, okay, let's get this lower ball joint in. Then we'll get the next lower ball joint in. Oh, there's some muscles here. Oh, come on. It's like, it's almost in. Kind of. What are we getting stuck on here? No comprende. What's going on here? It's not straight. Oh no, I messed up. These are supposed to go in pointed down, so I installed this control arm upside down, and I installed this one upside down, so cut. I need to redo this. I'll be right back once I unscrew up what I just did here. Yeah, you guys keep saying you want to see me screw up on camera. Here we go. That was it. Love my job so much I'd do it twice. Okay, let's put that out of the way. And of course I have to pull the sway bar down again. Okay, let's flip this around and try it again. With the parts pointed in the right direction. Come on now. Aha. Nothing faster than the second time around. Sway bar is back. Hey nah, my sway bar is back. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe that's gonna work. Let's see, we pull this guy down, which that's not gonna happen. I need to take it back off from the upper control arm, slide it over that, and then, ooh, maybe pry bar, more pry bar, yeah. This thing is like a jigsaw puzzle doom. Made out of Swiss watch parts or something. Everything is so perfectly engineered. Aha. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. Okay, next. Let's get this control arm in. Stop fighting me. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay, let's try to fit this sway bar in, or this link or whatever. This should be fun. Let's see if this is gonna thread. No. Okay, so this is either gonna work or it's not. I'm hoping it's a yeah. I think it's threading. That's not a good sign. More pry bar. Got the wrong angle for the dangle. And to make matters worse, there's a mosquito biting me in the ankles. It's one of those little guys. See the little mosquitoes here, they don't land on you and bite you, they just like bounce off of you. So when one of them's trying to eat you, he'll hit you like 6 or 7 times. Quite aggravating. Makes you want to set yourself on fire. Need more leverage to finish it. Finish him. Wrong size. Again.
Who cares? Alright, edit.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna put your pubes on the internet. Alright, let's try this one last time with the correct size stuff here. Click. There he is. There he is right there. Oh, you gonna die today. He's oh, there he goes. See him right there? Yeah, we're gonna get his ass. Ha! Ha! What you get. Okay, now that all the parts are installed properly, let's apply some torque action. And let's see, I got this one already. Got to get this one. I've got to get that one. That one's good. These are good. We need to get this one next. Now I'm aware this didn't work trying to come off, but I'll try it anyway. Going back on. Okay, that worked. Sweet. Okay, let's recap a little bit while I'm finishing off this last bolt. These are all installed properly. Torqued, torqued, torqued. Same thing here, and I've got this last one here. The sway bar is put back on. And let's see, I've got the Kill People nut installed, the new rack's installed, that's plugged in. Oh, the control arm is hooked up to the strut. The bearing is in. I've got to do the brake caliper and the rotor, and then put the plasticky bits back on. And this thing is good to go. Oh, and do I ever want to see it go? Click. There we go. What's going to be coming up next is I've got to change 2 of the rims, that one and that one over there. It's going to get a set of 4 tires and a wheel alignment on this. Then I have to ship it off to Mercedes because I do believe they have to program the new steering gear, which I cannot do here because I don't have Mercedes programming equipment. All right, check it out. Got the 4 tires installed, 2 new rims, TPMS sensors. It is time to do a wheel alignment on this thing, and then we can ship it to Mercedes to have them reprogram the new power steering rack. So let's get to it. All right, up on the rack, let's power down. Let's set this machine up. Okay, alrighty, beginning procedure. Follow the prompts real easy. It is a Mercedes-Benz, there we go. It's, I don't know, it's one of these. Let's just do this one. We'll just put the VIN number in, that should help. Oh, yeah. Alright, we have Whiskey Delta Charlie 0 Golf 4 Juliet Bravo 1 Hotel Foxtrot. Can't read my own handwriting. 116832. Over. And it's whatever. Left-hand drive. Okay, okay. Skip that. Okay. All right, let's set the heads up. So first things first, raise this up to a comfortable working height, and then we'll set the rack down on the locks. That way it's level and even. And I'll set the heads up to it. Now the machine does not know if the heads are square to the wheel, so we have to do what's called a rolling compensation. So basically I set the heads up in this position. The machine will take a photograph of the reflection on the heads. After it takes that first photograph, I'll roll the vehicle back into a secondary position, and it will take another photograph. Then it will average those 2 photographs, and it will mathematically determine the amount of run out that is in the head, so it can square the head with the wheel. Fancy. Alright, I like it right about here. So let's set it down on the lock. Okay. Woo! Now each of these heads are specific to a certain wheel location. Let's see, this is left front. I mean, I already know it's left front, but I was just showing you guys that. So the first thing we don't do here is scratch the crap out of these new wheels. The way I install these is you put the top hooks on first, and then let those top hooks take the weight. Then you adjust until the bottom hooks are able to go past the lip on the rim, like so. And tighten it up. Give it a push at the top, tighten, push at the bottom, tighten, and then just visually level the actual head. They have to start off level. And I'll repeat that procedure with the other 3 wheels. Okay, the machine is now reading the heads in the pre-compensated position. Let's roll the vehicle back so it can take its secondary measurement in the next position. About yay far, should be good. You just grab the wheel here. Don't get your fingies stuck in any brake components because that would hurt. And we just roll it back. Or not, because it's in... Gonna have to do this with it running because it puts itself in park. Yeah, these are my friends. Okay, I'll just get out and look. I cannot see the screen. Okay, yeah, it compensated. It's ready to go forward again. So I was right on. And we'll just roll it forward until the wheel catches that that first wheel chalk right there. Here, you guys can see. Powering down. Oh, okay. And for safety. Okay, now we have to measure the caster measurement. Think of the angle of a motorcycle wheel or a shopping cart wheel. That's positive caster and negative caster. We have to rotate the steering wheel and then change the angle of the wheels in order for that measurement to take place. Because again, we turn everything to the right, the computer will take a measurement, then we turn everything to the left, the computer will take a measurement, then once we recenter, it will produce for us caster. Okay. Up again. Okay, so we have to prevent the front wheels from rotating while we're doing any additional measurements, so I have to install the brake pedal depressor. This thing's just going to push against the seat and hold the brake pedal down. Now we restarting the engine because we need power steering. And what we're going to do next is watch the screen. See how it's saying to turn. Let me zoom in. Okay, that's all the zooms that I've got. We're looking at the little X right there at the right side of that little red graph. We need to move that X over to the center of the graph until it turns green. And we do that by turning the steering wheel. As we rotate the wheel, that X turns into an arrow. And it's going to, there we go, those wheels to the left. And we're going to do the same thing, wheels to the right. There it is. And then wheel centered. It's going to be right there. Okay, now we need to visually center the steering wheel, and then we make the adjustments based on a visibly centered steering wheel. And we're going to set up the front toe, which is the left and right angle of both left and right front wheels. Okay, we got steering wheel level. Let's hop out and take a look at our numerical values here. Ha! My lucky day. It's perfect.
Damn it.
Isn't that nice? Even. It's all in spec. That's a little wonky, but that's our impacted side. That is not our impacted side, so I'm not concerned over there. Even the rear is in decent shape. So it looks like I don't actually get to do a wheel alignment on this. However, you can still take the tour and I'll show you what I was gonna do. So when doing an alignment, you've always got to start with the rear toe. Toe is your left and right angle, because the machine will take its measurements for the fronts off of where the rears are. That way you don't have a car that's like tracking sideways as it goes down the road. I'm sure we've all seen that. But what we would do is come back here and make the adjustments. I believe that's going to be it right there. See how it's got that eccentric washer on the bolt? That washer is going to ride on these two tabs, and you loosen the bolt, turn the bolt, which is keyed to that washer. It'll turn that washer, or eccentric, and then it'll move the position of that bolt left or right, translating to moving the position of the wheel left or right. So you would adjust the rear toe on both rear axles, and then we would move back forward and do the same procedure by adjusting the inner tie rods. You break the jam nut loose and you'll turn the inner rod, which will extend or shorten the overall tie rod length, and then that will translate into an adjustment of left and right toe. And we want to have all four wheels parallel to each other. When adjusting things like camber angles, you want to have them perpendicular to the ground. And in this particular case, camber is all within spec, so we don't have to make any adjustments whatsoever. So this thing is good to go. We're all set. I got off easy on this job. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show you the actual procedure for making the adjustments because it's not necessary, but maybe next time. So I hope I was able to give you guys a little bit of insight to how the wheel alignment procedures are supposed to take place. Again, I apologize for not actually being able to go through this procedure because it wasn't necessary. I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video, as well as the series of videos that came before this one, because this is the final installment of this particular series. If you like this series of videos, please feel free to communicate that to me effectively by tapping that like button down below. Also, let me know what you thought about this repair in the comment section while you're down there. That being said, again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. Certainly appreciate it. Before I go, I have to remind myself to not forget to remind you guys to not forget to have a great day. So everybody, have a great day. See you guys later. Okie dokes, heads are off. Let's come off the locks. Clicks. And down. Mercedes coming down. Okay, safety devices. You will not need them. Okay, next up it's scan tool 30. Clear the trouble codes out of Das Auto. Okay, scanner powering on. Mercedes Benz. There we go. 16. Please auto ID. Please, please, yes, do it. Okay, let's go ahead and clear everything. I'm sure it has collision trouble codes and steering angle sensor trouble codes. Let's clear it all, and then we'll take it on the ROAD and see how it performs. Okay, the code clear process has completed. Let's fire it up. We're gonna have a tire warning light. I have not recalibrated the sensors yet. Parking brake is on. That is now off. Let's take it on the road and see what she does. Backing out the auto. Okie dokie. So with the exception of this auxiliary battery malfunction warning, it is so far so good here. Okay, it's tracking straight. Steering wheel is straight and level. Doing all right. Cool. I will consider this a resounding success. All right, headed back to the shop. The only thing left for me to do is to reprogram these tire pressure sensors, and I can call the body shop guys back and they can come and fetch their car. Oh, brilliant. So while I was riding around, the tire pressure monitor relearned the replacement sensors that I put in, so I don't even have to program that. Yes, victory and score. That's awesome. And I say that with the utmost delight because I cannot stand reprogramming TPMS. I believe conceptually TPMS is the most ridiculous thing ever installed on a car. And I say that because it removes the responsibility of the owner or the driver to make sure that their tires are inflated, and it provides us a crutch to where we don't think that there's a problem, and we have untrained ourselves to undertake the most basic maintenance items like checking oil and checking tire pressure. And the thing is even with those warning lights, people still don't pay attention to them. I see these cars all the time. They come in with 20 pounds of air in them, 22, 18, when they should be riding around at 30, 35, 32, etc. All right, everybody, I am parking the auto. This thing is complete. Job well done. Again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all sticking with it through multiple series or multiple parts of this series. Certainly do appreciate it. That being said, my work is done here, and this will conclude our repair activity for the day. So let's push button park this thing, powering down one final time. Pew! Shutdown complete. See you later, Mercedes. See you later, Mercedes.